Hey everybody, so it's me, Jokey Pants. Aye. So we have a bunch of things going on with patreon.com/oddcastn. I'll put it on the screen somewhere in this vicinity. But anyway, so we have things going on. So we have a bunch of bonuses. Me and Maverick have done Ed, Ed and Eddie. We did the Ed, Ed and Eddie Big Picture Show movie. We did Kids Next Door, and we did the Operation Zero movie. And currently we're doing Dexter's Lab as a bonus. That'll be going up. By the time you're seeing this, the Dexter's Lab one will also be up. But more importantly, we're bringing back the worst nostalgia trip ever taken. The worst nostalgia trip ever taken. That's right, I do the intro for that one. Me and Unrefney worked together behind the scenes to do the intro for that show. And had a lot of fun. Just boom, 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 boom.
Worst nostalgia trip ever taken. Worst nostalgia trip ever taken.
It was a lot of fun doing it. But anyway, so worst nostalgia trip ever taken. Put it on the screen again. The show's coming back. It's Maverick's show. He was very upset that he hadn't been able to record it. But that's because obviously Heather, his sister, Refney's wife, they decided to start having kids. So then Heather couldn't record anymore. And Maverick wants to bring it back. So we're going to bring it back. But we're going to do a bonus series on patreon.com/oddcastn. We're doing Ninja Turtles Next Mutation, a terrible series. Luckily, it's only one season. It'll be about 13 episodes in total, because we're doing it double episoded. So that'll be a thing to go check out on Patreon at the $1 tier. We're going to have the bonus bonus mini-series of worst nostalgia trip ever taken with that, and then we're going to be going back in and doing Big Bad Beetleborgs Metallics. The fucking intro music, man. Jesus. So just stay tuned for all that, and thank you for supporting us, and stay out, stay happy. Goodbye, everyone. Get into it.
Maybe I smoked something. Shaggy, what did you give me?
My beautiful wife, and she's great, and I love her. Okay, I'm just gonna remove it so it stops doing that.
Welcome back to Oddchat, or What an Oddcast. I forget which one we're doing. Mike's got good internet now, so make it rain. I've been dealing with shit internet for years. I got good internet. I'm your intro man, Maverick.
And I'm Jokey Pants, aka Jared Minikheim. How you doing, everybody? Riding the crazy train today, baby. Especially with this shit coming out of Maverick's mouth when I opened them up in the chat.
So for those of you who don't know, I live in a very remote town in Woodland.
Almost like it doesn't
Michigan,
exist.
Woodland. It doesn't exist. It is literally the halfway point between Battle Creek, Lansing, Grand Rapids, and kind of Kalamazoo, right? Well, like, if you look on a map, you pull up maps, you'll see there's a tri-county area, kind of like in Phineas and Ferb, but tri-state. And there's this county over here, and it's Ionia County, and then Berry County, and then Eaton County, and then Ionia County is right here. And I live right there on that little fucking dot, right there. In fact, the town out just side of us is called Woodbury, and Woodbury used to be known because it had the most well-weighted turnstile for trains anywhere in the entire U.S. to where if a train car, because you know what a turnstile is, right? Like it was so well balanced you could push it with a finger, having this huge ass train on it, and it would actually move for you. That's how well balanced it was. I learned that years ago, and it's a fun fact, and now it's in your guys' head. And because I told you that, something important like your child's name's gonna be right out of there. We got real off topic. So we never had good internet anywhere near, and now there's like an actual internet company coming through that's bringing like high speed, but it's not. It is what it is. It's fine. It's basically generic WoW. We're getting generic
Gotcha.
WoW. Anyone in Michigan that understands WoW, we're getting
Yeah, anybody in that
essentially
area. You
But
know
I
what it
said,
is.
you know what I'm real sick of is not having internet, because I can't start my OnlyFans and post starfish pictures online if it's going to take 30 minutes to upload. It's just not going to happen. And so for the longest time, we had what was called reliable internet. And reliable internet was
Guess what's
fine
not
for
very
the
reliable.
time. It just doesn't actually connect to the internet because the man that owns reliable does not upgrade his towers, his bandwidth, or anything like that. And he's just had a monopoly on this town for the better part of 8 years. So he's making
Yeah,
his
that's
money,
fair.
and now he gets to take it to his grave because everyone's going to be switching. But dear friend of the show, Sven, about a year ago said he got T-Mobile internet. This is not, we're not sponsored unless they want to give us money, in which case
Yeah, you know,
this could be sponsored.
sponsor us.
I will take big phone money. I do not care. So he got it a year ago, and I've been going back and forth because, like, I never used internet a lot. Like, I got 5G on my phone. I have a hotspot for work, but eventually, like, we need internet. And so I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Took the plunge, got the super package, locked in for 5 years, and I also get a stipend from work for $50 that like goes towards that. So I'm really only paying $20 a month for this
Well, that's
unlimited
not bad then,
high-speed
yeah.
internet with a Wi-Fi extender for the downstairs. So when the nieces and nephews come over, we can tell them we in fact do have Mickey Mouse this time. We can watch Disney Plus without it buffering for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, having them get very upset. So,
Oh shit!
and also I can record with a camera on because I also have 2 different tabs open to things, and it's not crashing. It's wonderful. My phone's even connected to the internet, nothing's happening. And my parents both have their phones connected to the internet, and nothing's happening. And everyone's just overall having a great day because of the internet. So
Maverick has been
yes.
welcomed to the modern age. He's
fucking
he
about
doesn't know what to do.
Also, I don't have to use my fucking phone for a hotspot at work, so it means every time I go take a shit and play a game, it disconnects from the VPN. It's magical. It's magical. I can play Disney Emoji Blitz for 10 minutes without having to worry about the internet crashing and you have to go back and log into 3 different things. It's
Good
wonderful.
fucking god!
It's wonderful.
The amount of statements just said.
There's a lot of information that was packed in that first 5 minutes. We can decompress as it goes on. But if you've been missing my smiling fuck phase, guess what? It's here to stay. Unless the internet crashes, and you'll know if it crashes because I will not be on camera. It's a hotspot on my phone again.
That's fair.
So, fingers crossed. And I was telling Jared, because I'm
That's
in the modern
amazing.
internet, I need to get a new laptop. Because this laptop's 4 years old now, too. And I really should get one that connects to the dual screens. And then I could get myself my own little fancy webcam. And I actually have the setup that Jared has for that microphone. It's just downstairs. I've never had a need to use it because...
Yeah, no. And he crashed. He mentioned it, and he cursed himself. Oh, we're gonna cut all that. Oh.
What?
Uh.
Still good?
Yeah, no, you're good. It was
Yeah?
like you mentioned it, so of course.
It had to happen. I had a little hiccup.
People are gonna be so confused. Why is he laughing so hard? It's like all the stuff I just cut out. That's why.
I mean, here's the thing. It's still better than what it was, so...
Oh no, you would have been gone dead.
I would have been gone forever.
Gone for 20 minutes.
We would have been gone forever. There would have been no coming back. It would have ruined everything. Like, again, I just got it set up today, so there's going to be a few bugs and hiccups.
Yeah, there's
while
bugs you
everything's
work out
getting
and whatnot.
Implemented, so, but,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, Maverick's He's got good internet, so that's
I got good internet.
so let me start the show.
I have significantly better internet. We'll determine if it's good on how many times it fucking drops during this call. So
Yeah, that's probably fair too. Good God,
Jared, there's been an incident, and I'd like to talk about it.
oh, there's been what incident are we getting into now?
Well, so there's actually been two. I wasn't planning on bringing this up. But here we go.
No.
So this one's actually not funny. I need everyone to get serious with me really quick. You're going to laugh because it's very unorthodox what I'm about to say. So last Sunday, my mother apparently took the greatest fall that anyone has ever taken outside of a Dollar Tree and shattered her shoulder. And so she had surgery yesterday and is currently recovering and in a lot of pain. I'm taking questions now. Yes, Jared.
She fell outside of
A Dollar Tree.
The Dollar Tree, okay. And she
Dollar Tree,
just
not the
shattered her shoulder?
It apparently, and this is to quote my father, who's not a very good texter, as they were rummaging around in there, they were at the ER in urgent care for 8 hours on Sunday with 3 different x-rays and a CAT scan, and then finally got surgery scheduled. They apparently were able to save 2 larger pieces of bone, but everything else has been replaced. So she shattered it. It needed a basically complete shoulder replacement. So I am not a very religious man, but if any of our followers do believe in a god or a higher power, or want to say a quick prayer for her, or
You go right ahead.
she would feel very much appreciated, as would I. I know we have a loyal fan base, and so just saying it here.
Send thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely. That's all we really ask for. And sure, she's recovering well. She's in a lot of pain right now. So, but she has good internet, so she can actually play all of her Kingdom Hearts. We have good internet now. So,
before you bring up your other incident, since we're on the topic of hospitals and
did your
stuff
mother
like that.
also fall, or is it redacted? Did he shoot himself in the foot?
No, it actually does involve sort of redacted. Actually, side tangent before I get into that. I'm actually kind of sad. So kind of sad Anthony's not here because he would have.
I know.
My mother actually reached out to me for my birthday, and I was very confused, and then stared at my phone, going, "What devilry is this?" Because we haven't talked in like 10 years. What is this?
Fucking monkey paw all of a sudden, like.
Yeah, that's how I felt. It's like, what's about to happen? But no, so on the topic of hospitals, so when we got all our stuff from Guam, Sergeant Redacted fucked up his shoulder.
Yep.
Because he was getting the bike out, and then
Yep.
tires are really flat on it because it can't be ridden, so, it fell, and then he was just like, oh, I got it. I don't got it, as it took him with it. So he went to the hospital, and he was getting checked out. And he was reminded that we're back in the States and he has civilian doctors.
Oh, yeah.
Because the doctor was just like, you don't need it. The x-ray doesn't show anything wrong. You're fine. Let pain be your guide. And he's like, well, I need a doctor's note because military. They're like, you don't need a doctor's note. You're fine. And he's like, you ever tried telling a first sergeant that? And he's like, what's that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to need that doctor's note.
Go ahead and start writing that doctor's note, buddy.
I was like, yeah, they have no idea. Like, you're not dealing with the Navy hospital anymore. But he's doing good. They just gave him some meds. They're basically, if pain continues and whatnot for the next, I think, like month, then they'll do an MRI. But the x-ray came back fine, and I was like, yeah, no shit, because anything that was wrong was, like, that was the tendon you, like, tore in your shoulder, so if anything, it's soft tissue. The x-ray ain't gonna show shit. So anyway, what is the other incident?
So the other incident that we need correction on, Jared, not
boy,
necessarily
here we go.
that it happened, is
this what I think it is?
I don't know if you remember our most debated topic of last year is the hike, right? And we've talked about it at length last week, and I have nothing to add to it. Other than the fact that I know we don't have an update. Other than the fact that remember how I said like it was like a 2-mile hike? It wasn't a 2-mile hike. Apparently, it was like a 4 or 5-mile hike. But remember how I had said, right? Remember how I had said like, and they're all like larger people, and if you can't do that like on a flat, you shouldn't do that up and down.
Correct.
You would not believe how much fucking thin influencers have said that since. I'm like, motherfucker, I said that Friday, and you're posting this shit on Wednesday now? Fucking hop on the trend, but okay, like let's be for real, okay? Someone's stealing our Patreon somehow, so lock that shit down a little tighter.
See, this is why I feel like, and I'll clip this for TikTok, I feel like us here at Oddcast, we're ahead of the curve on certain things.
No, you know what it is?
Because then it comes up with other people and they get more, like, attention or whatever, and I'm like, we fucking said this like a year ago. What the fuck is going on?
No, this is actually super topical, Jared. Do you remember the Ed, and Eddie episode where everyone's into different fads? And so the Ed boys
I
create this...
swear to Christ.
Yeah, right? That's what we are. We're so far ahead that by the time we get around to talking about it again, we're 4 behind. And it's just our curse. It's the truth.
This got made...
That's the issue.
It got made more apparent to me because the old associate of mine, he just sent me his first episode, and I got to go through, edit it, see what all he's working with there. But we had done a wrestling thing a couple years ago with looking at old matches and talking about it, and I see all you motherfuckers now that are doing that exact thing, and I'm like, God damn it! We did this a couple years ago, and now these sons of bitches are getting all the God damn it!
Yes.
But no, because the hiker thing, that doesn't surprise me that much, because that happens every fucking time. Every goddamn time.
That's what I'm like, this is stupid. I hate my life.
So I fucking feel.
I said that so fucking long ago. It's like I said, like, if you can't do that flat, you shouldn't do it up and down. And then this I don't know. It's one of the big influencers was everything was like, yeah, if you can't do that, like, if you can't do half of that flat, you should not attempt that up and down. And I'm like, yeah, that's correct.
So the internet is always famous for just taking other people's things and whatnot. With how many times that goddamn video got reposted and continues to get reposted, added to favorites, and liked on social medias, I'd like to think that came across their feed and they're like, that's a good line, I'm going to take it. And it's been shared out so many goddamn times by you people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goddamn. So other than apparently we're ahead and then behind with the goddamn hiker.
Always.
We'll figure.
Always.
The only other big thing I really I mean, I guess there's a couple things that have happened since we last recorded.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the big things since we last recorded, Jared.
So now, I have been very vocal on this show, but I'm a nerd, and I'll always end up watching all the stuff, because that's just what I am, that's what I grew up with. The amount of people I'm seeing talk about Doomsday right now, I want to say, first off, you're focusing on the wrong fucking things. Second of all, it's just goddamn Infinity War. That entire trailer made me go, that was the story plot for that. And this was the story plot for that. This is all just, hey, remember this? Remember how much you loved it? Doing it again. And I'm just like, God fucking damn it. That leak was true, wasn't it? Yep. It's just gonna be a fucking rehash, you sons of bitches. But I see people online talking about Mostly what I see people bitching about right now is that Mystique looks fucking stupid. And I'm just like, you people can't win. It's like, you can't fucking win with you people. They made her look like the comics, then you're like, she's not naked and blue. It's like, yeah, because no one wants to sit in the fucking makeup chair for that.
No, it's correct. It's a suit. It's a suit with face paint. It's what it's going to be. Kindly shut the fuck up.
That's how I felt.
Jared, I have said on this podcast many times.
Yes.
Many a times that I think I went and saw Thunderbolts in the theaters, but 2 or 3 years ago, whenever the last Spider-Man movie came in,
a while ago now,
Home, with the Tobey Maguire and the Andrew Garfield and all.
Saw it too many times.
I saw it 4 times in the theater?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, broke my brain for Marvel Comics, basically in perpetuity. And since then, I have went and saw Thunderbolts, and I don't know what else came out since Thunderbolts. Has that been the only one in theaters? There's been a lot of TV, right?
Yeah, I think pretty sure everything else has been TV.
Spider-Man.
Or no, Fantastic Four.
I never.
That's the only other big one that came out.
Did not see it in theaters. So, okay, so cool. So Spider-Man, brand new day, and it comes out on my birthday, which reminds me, next week we need to record a different day. I don't care which day. I won't be available Friday night. So
yeah, no, I figured. Yeah.
I still want to record because I don't want to watch TMNT, but I have a commitment to this podcast, and I will do it and talk to you for 2.5 hours.
So are you saying that you quit out on the Ninja Turtles?
No. Listen. If shit doesn't happen, though, we can't get into it because I have so many thoughts. It's going to be an hour and a half, I swear to fucking God. But Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out, and it looks really good, but also is a Spider-Man movie. And I don't know. I don't know who Sadie Sink plays. Bruce Banner and the Hulk look really cool, but I don't know. I don't know. Also, in this last trailer, they kind of got away from that whole human spider thing that I thought they was going for. So
yeah, because well, that was like the bigger news when it was finishing up production, is they had a man spider thing, and then they removed it because they're like, nah, that's too dark. We can't do that. We're just going to take parts of it. And everybody was like, but why, though?
That was my favorite animated one. I love that thing.
Yeah, they thought that was too dark.
We could have so easily had a good Kraven the Hunter after that. But no, we
probably
got
could
Kraven
have.
the Hunter.
So real quick on that too, I just want to say, I think I may have had a point a while back. Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki, came out with a statement, and his statement was, so Doomsday is coming at the end of the year, and I don't know if any of you watch Loki, but if you haven't, not saying you should, but I think it would be very important you watch Loki. And I was like, are they going to do what I fucking thought? Which is that he created a new timeline and got rid of Kang, but then that created Doom, and that's why he's telling people to go watch Loki. You fucking pieces of shit. You're going that route.
Kind of seems like it is. Well, also, I kind of feel like they should have just recast Kang. Because it would have been
really fucking should have.
To just had a giant black man with like a face mask that turns his face blue, and you could have CGI'd fucking the Council of Kang. You could have easily CGI'd so much shit and just paid that man an exorbitant amount of money to use his likeness, even though he was not in the movie. You could have easily, and then we could have gone the entire way through. Instead, we skip right to fucking Doomsday.
You know the worst part? The only Kang we really got was the third Ant-Man movie, and that wasn't the best.
Have you watched X-Men 97 season 2 yet?
I saw like the first 2 episodes, I think.
Okay, well then you're not there yet, and I will let you happily surprised. So
Gotcha.
it's Jared so fucking good in what this entire thing
that's
should have been. Should have been.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of should-haves, could-haves, and would-haves with all this, but hey,
It's
you know,
almost like
what do you
they
do?
made a shit ton of money and said, "More, please." Yes, I would like more money, please. More, please.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I get,
know.
but also maybe not, huh? Maybe not.
see now, off-screen, folks, Maverick sent me a thing about like maybe we should just end the MCU and be done
Yeah.
with it, and I had to go, hey buddy, hope you're ready for part 2 of Secret Wars because they're confirming it's creating a new universe.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm fine with that, but I don't need 12 movies. See, here's the thing, because like we're approaching a crisis event, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what Infinity's Wars, or that's what Endgame really was. It was technically a crisis level event, and
Yes.
the issue being DC does resets so
Yep.
much fucking better than Marvel does, and I have zero faith that one, when it is reset, they won't bring Robert Downey Jr. back for Iron Man the next, or Iron Man Titanium or whatever. They're gonna bring back Chris Hemsworth as the Thor, or Thor Allfather, right? So
Yeah.
we'll get that. They're
You
going to
know-
bring back what was it really the only two? They're going to bring back the other Chris is Captain America, because you know we can't have a black man be Captain America. That's
It's just so
wrong.
fucking. It's just so stupid. Like,
He's a good Captain America,
They
but
did it the way the
that's-
comics did. Y'all just are like, bro, it's not Mark Captain. Fucking shut up. Go
that's
read a
not
newer
Mark
fucking
Captain
comic.
It's not Mark Captain America. Mark Captain America died Peggy in the '60s. That caused this whole crisis event. There was a rumor going around, a
Yeah.
theory going around, that because Steve went into the past and stayed with Peggy, that the Tony that we know never existed. The Tony that Robert Downey Jr. and Tony's
Well-
parents adopted this child who became Victor Von Doom. Which I realize that Doctor Doom is a title in itself, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Victor Von Doom, but like, cause it doesn't. Technically, it doesn't. I know it should, but technically, Doctor Doom is a title, not necessarily who he is, and so that makes me think that this is just going to be one giant middle finger to everyone.
Well, now there is the other elephant in the room of I see some people online catching on and calling it out that that's probably not Captain America.
No,
Which, like,
it's,
kudos to all of
is
you
it-
for catching on to
is-
that.
yeah, the man dripped in shadows in all black with a real dark beard and like very much
Yeah.
foreshadowing because he's in shadow clad. Yeah, you don't think that's not fucking Captain America? Ooh. Do you see the person that's
'Cause-
like, oh, that's Captain Hydra? I'm like, no, that's not. No, shut up.
That is a real thing. That is a real thing.
I know it is.
I
but
don't put it past them
it's
throwing
real.
that in there.
I don't think it's fucking real.
I would not put it past them, especially doing the teaser things and showing that this Steve had a child in some universe and it was like picture perfect, whatever. I wouldn't put it past them to put Hydra Cap in there just to be like, that's not the Steve, blah, 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 and then have the real Steve or whatever the fuck, because that's the kind of basicness I see them writing with.
Yep.
But also, they had said that this Doom they were hinting at like may not be the real Doom, so that like there would be a real Victor Von Doom somewhere. I don't really care. I just want them to make something that's actually watchable and not rely on rehashing the same fucking story plots. And from what I'm seeing so far, we're just rehashing the same thing. Thor meets him first, warns everybody, they split up. Like, come on. We literally saw this before.
The issue that I'm taking several issues with it, if I'm being honest with you.
Taking several issues, are we?
Yeah, just a few. Just nonchalantly gonna play with my Legos while I talk to you as well, because this is bothering me. The the South Park episode for member berries, and that's all I can think about. Is like, remember when Thor created a team? Oh, I remember. Remember
That's
when
almost
Iron
exactly what
Man
my
was
brain
there?
did too.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not even okay.
Remember
You're not
that
even
time they
trying,
went to Wakanda and got their help?
right?
It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I bet you do. Fucking assholes. It's fine.
Yeah,
I just don't have. I have no faith in it, and that's just
I don't.
from a place of deep hatred that I have. So, and that's fine.
I would hope that they could pull something off, but I'll have to wait and see what happens.
Here's the thing: it's gonna make a
Oh,
fuck ton of money, but like
stupid amount of money.
Yeah.
Also,
Yep.
speaking of movies, I want to make a public service announcement to all you people out in the world.
Hot off the presses.
So no matter how good the Odyssey is to you, I just need people to understand. This is going to be very, very specific to a very specific group of you people. It is not Greek history. Right. Stop saying, I love Greek history. It's so much fun learning the past. It's not fucking real. None of it actually fucking happened, for the love of God.
You mean there wasn't Cyclopses in the Greek Isles? You mean there wasn't a big Cyclops Poseidon wasn't real?
I saw so many people make that comment of like, I love Greek history. It's like, what are you talking about? None of this fucking happened.
Story.
Do you think somebody really was on a boat for that long and was dealing with gods and monsters? Are we saying those are all real? Because what we're saying, Jesus.
Sometimes you have to suspend disbelief. But yes, I saw that too, where someone's like, I didn't realize this wasn't real. I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, and apparently the Trojan horse isn't real either. I was like, yeah, guys, it's a story. It's a story on a story. Like, that's the whole point of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Like, it's a story. It's an old fucking story. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. So I wanted to make that public statement because I've seen enough people post with that, and I'm just like, I hate how stupid some of you people really are. I really, really do.
Now here's the thing. I want to go see it in 70mm IMAX, and there is one theater in Grand Rapids that does see that, and I won't be able to because it is a 3-hour movie.
Yes.
And I refuse to sit in a theater for a 3-hour movie. Again, it looks beautiful. I've heard good things from like critics that are like, yeah, it's a fucking Christopher Nolan movie. It's magical. It's cinematic. The only thing is apparently some parts are so fucking quiet you can't hear them. But yeah,
you know,
I'm not gonna. So I'd rather see Spooderman.
Which to the fact that they're all fictional people, I do also love people trashing Elon Musk right now. With him being like, I'm going to make a historically accurate Odyssey. And they're like, you mean a white people? Because you can't accept that these fictional characters aren't all white people.
Also, it's a story.
Fucking Christ.
Well, it's fine.
I can't either. It just drove me nuts.
Fucking assholes. Every one of them.
Oh, but yeah. No, you go ahead.
Are you done talking about the Odyssey?
Yeah. No, I'm done on that one.
There's a new horror movie coming out, and I very rarely talk about horror movies because
now I'm curious.
It's called Buddy. I think it's like Buddy the Unicorn, and it's. Have you seen? It has my full fucking attention. doing so well at marketing it that I just want to see it.
Now, I
And it's
have
gonna hurt me.
questions.
It's gonna hurt me. Yeah.
I have questions of the people who made it, because I need to just look into what they took creepypastas for this, because there's a couple it could be. One of them would be interesting. Another one is fucking horrible.
Yes.
One of them, I think it's Crystal Cove, which was pirates, but then you're just making it like a Barney thing, and I could still see it working, a channel that didn't exist, and it got fucked up. But the other one it made me think of was I recently listened to the read-through for, I think it's like Appy Apple, and it was one of the dumbest and worst fucking things I'd ever heard. But when I saw it, it was like some of the people who were doing it have worked on like friendship, like comedy horror kind of thing, and I'm like, please don't be taking from Appy Apple, because that is one of the dumbest fucking goddamn stories that went on for way too long and was just so fucking stupid. So I hope they're not taking from that. I hope it's going to be like a Crystal Cove, where it's like remembering a TV child show that was fucked up, and then the parents being like, yeah, no, that didn't fucking exist. You just sat in the front of a TV full of static for some reason.
That'd be fun.
I'm curious what they're doing with it. I'll give them that. But creepypasta seem to be the new thing for A24 Studios kind of things.
Yep. Hey, listen, if they want to do that,
Some of them can work.
There's not a lot of horror that I do enjoy, but there was a podcast. There's a couple podcasts that I do listen to in between audiobooks. It's been a while, but one of them was like Old Gods of Appalachia, which if you've never listened to Old Gods of Appalachia, it's fucking phenomenal. That got me back into horror. And there's a couple like supernatural horrors like Tannis, Rabbits, the Black Tapes that I've listened to. If you've never listened to Tunnels, that was a weird one. There's one that's a space one called Derelict, which fucked me up pretty hardcore. And so like they stopped, like some of these have not been produced in 10 years, and so like you're listening to old ones. There's also like the Blackwood Bugman. There's so many good ones out there. There's Flowers, Elysium, so many good ones out there, but the one that I'm really talking about is the No Sleep podcast. It's the big one. You got to be careful because it's the No Sleep podcast, not No Sleep podcast. No Sleep podcast apparently is two black guys talking about sports. The No Sleep podcast.
Interesting. Okay.
I just found that out and blocked them because I'm like, fuck no. They do horror stories, and like they scour the internet for horror stories, and a lot of them end up being like some sort of creepypasta. And like you get a lot of submissions and a lot of original stories, but many stories always end in, if you're reading this, please submit this to the No Sleep podcast. And they actually don't have an ending, and so they have to like create an ending or hope that the ending was there before, because like, and if anyone's reading this, please send it to the No Sleep podcast. And it's like that's how they're ending it, like, you know. And if you're reading
that's interesting though. I like that.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but like it doesn't, you know, when you're in a podcast in an audio medium, you have to have a full ending to that story. And there's some great stories on there, and there is a creepypasta, or there is a No Sleep specifically about this child's TV and like word for fucking word, I swear to God, when they're doing the first teaser trailer, is like, yeah, it's nowhere to be found. Like it's not that it doesn't exist, it is nowhere. No one remembers this, but I clearly have this memory. And if it's that story, which I do believe it is, reconnecting to the network. What was the last thing you told
that
me?
You do believe it is?
What was the last thing you heard from me?
You believe it is going to be.
Oh yeah, that one, it fucked me up, and I did not sleep for 2 days. Like, it fucked me up.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
There have been very few stories that have fucked me up that bad. Because we're talking about it, there's another story in like season, I don't know, like 14 or some shit like that, where it's like
Goddamn.
it's a story, and I hope they do it because it'd be such a good fucking movie, right? Whole premise of the story, right, is a team goes to Mars,
Interesting.
and
Okay.
and something happens like shit goes haywire on Mars, and basically the only way for them to leave is if someone stays behind and holds down a button that opens an airlock so they can get out. And so there's huge debate on who's going to stay behind. The issue is they all come back. And
Ah.
through this story, you find out that through there, like it's an interview for a newspaper, you find out that they had a child on Mars, like, and they spent years raising it because it needed to be able to like reach this button at a certain like height to hold it down. And so this child at like 6 years old is abandoned on Mars, and no one loves this child. Like they hate this child, and it's because it was bred for
Designed for
it's
yeah.
terrible, terrible. Fucked me up for days. And what's worse is like the lady astronaut who had the child now has a family of her own and named the child, and now
Oh,
her
Jesus.
kids like see this as like their imaginary friend as part of mom's trauma. And at the very
Well, that's
end,
fun.
right, the interviewer's like, the lady astronaut who had the child is like, why'd you come to me, like why am I doing this story now, like it's a tell-all, I have nothing to hide. And they go, oh, because we actually received a distress call from the Mars base.
That's
And it
fucked.
fucked me up so bad, man. It
Yeah,
fucked me up
that's
so bad.
that's.
Right.
I to
Fucked me
end
up.
out the one that I do appreciate the various shows that are doing things of that nature.
Yeah.
Because it gives a lot of these writers who do them like a place to put them. Because the one show I listen to, they talk about all the time that like the No Sleep Reddit is so particular about how they have to have things that they will just remove stories, even if they're good. They're just like, we don't think enough happened. They're like, oh, was there not a super pedophile? Was that not good enough for you? Because that like is 90% of the stories you let through.
Some of them, yes. And a lot of them is like, and I have seen it because it's the same thing. They don't have an ending. So you can't just be like, and if you see this, send this in. Like, no, we need an ending for your story. You can't just be like, send this in for review or whatever. So, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you can't use real street names, you can't use full names. There's like a whole stupid, but they'll even still remove things if they just don't like it. And it's like, it's not really how reading. Like, it's more of like,
right.
People will like it, some people won't. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like,
well, also they get thousands of submissions a day, so I understand trying to vet the process, and I get the subreddit. But there's others like the Drabblecast is a good one. The Drabblecast is just random fucking stories. Some are horror, some are funny, but like I listened to so many podcasts when I was working in a back office position, so. But yeah, I stopped listening to No Sleep when my good friend of the show, who sadly passed away during COVID, but he listened to the show weekly, Larry, when he passed away, may he rest in peace, I kind of fell off the wagon because like I would talk to him about it all the time. And so he was the one who introduced me to Sea of Thieves and all that kind of stuff. So great man.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Soon, but I need to get back on.
That's...
But now I'm 5 years and 45 seasons behind, and I don't know if I'll ever catch up at that rate. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, well, other than that, the only thing I wanted to add in here is Witcher 3 is getting DLC, and that was fucking insane to me that they're doing that. Not that I'm against it. I love that game. I replay it a lot. It's interesting to see them do it, but the only interesting thing with it, the company who's helping them with the DLC apparently is doing a remaster of the first game to be coming out, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is like, if you can help us do the DLC, we can trust you to do this remaster. Like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I think that's about all I had, because the other movies coming out haven't come out yet, so I don't know. Yeah, so I think that's all I got. For all of you at home, hopefully you're going to tune into Patreon. You can listen to us kill our brains well with this fucking Ninja Turtle shit.
I don't understand. I don't understand. And I don't think I ever will. I don't understand.
But so go over to patreon.com/Oddcast, and we have all the bonus episodes and the bonus series we're doing. You get Bad Taste episodes early, where me, it's Trooper Paul, or sometimes Mike or Anthony. Sometimes I have them come on too. We would just talk about random movies out of nostalgia or just different things. So go check all that out. Stay on, stay happy. Yeah, we'll see you around. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.